Hey guys, welcome back to the Cool Classic Kids Show. First and foremost, I want to wish everyone out there a Merry Christmas if you happen to celebrate. If you don't happen to celebrate, well, happy holidays to you. Wishing everyone out there a the best, all right? Especially as we approach the new year. Today we got an awesome dope physical media pickup, a whole big box for y'all. All right, let me pull it up right now. This baby right here, okay? Big box. I bought this. I happen to have ordered this box Black Friday. Got a dope deal on it too, by the way. The total came out to $245, and that is after 15% off. Shout out to SteelSeries. I will link their website in the description below if you want to check out what they got going on there. They sell a lot of dope ass, dope ass video games from all sorts of platforms, a lot of dope collectibles, all that stuff. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just think that they happen to be a really good small store in what I believe is Georgia. So shout out to them. And without further ado, hell, let's just jump right into it. I hope that my audio does sound better this time around than the first one I did. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh shit. Well, we're already starting off pretty bad. I'm cutting toward my limbs. Cutting toward my limbs, that totally makes sense, right? The first thing you gotta do. Oh, let's hope I didn't stab anything in here. Stabby. Gotta break out my inner Michael Myers for this. I know you guys are like at the edge of your seat. Is Cage gonna stab the shit out of herself? We shall see. Oh my god, hold on. Oh man, first off, ooh, we got cute stickers. Let's go, baby. There we go, cute stickers. I could dig it. Shout out to them. Let me see this real quick. I hope this doesn't have an address or anything on it. Would hate to dox myself because I mean, like, you know, I have so many people that just hate me for no fucking reason. They came up with reasons to hate on me. Gotta love it though. My haters farm more haters for me. It's amazing. All right, let's see. Oh man, this is first off. This box is heavy, and some of this stuff that I ordered, I actually forgot because it's been like a month. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro. Yo. Oh shit, let's go, yo. I forgot that this was like more of like a PS3 pickup, yo. First off, you know what? Let's start off with the outlier in the room, all right? Let's start off with the outlier. We got the classic green box. We got the Bruce Lee Quest of the Dragon. Oh my god, bro. I never bought this game. I played this game at my cousin's house, and before playing it at my cousin's house, it was my most wanted video game. I had to have this game, and then I played it at my cousin's house, and I'm like, oh my god, this game sucks balls. But man, like, it is Bruce Lee memorabilia for better or for worse, so I had to have it. I have no regrets, but this game, even as a like 11 or 12-year-old, I knew was dog shit. And you know, Steel Collectibles, man, they have like their cases, their games, all in really good like general quality. Really nice box, really nice box. I'm glad to add this to my Bruce Lee collection that I already have. That is dope right there. Next up, we got, oh my god, we're gonna do PS2 and then get to PS3 because PS3 is like the main shit right here. Next up, we got Time Splitters Future Perfect. I never got to play this game, and I always wanted to check it out. Always heard good things, so definitely want to check this out. Boot it up on my PS2 and run it, man. Run it. This is one that I would have loved to have played back in the day, I'm pretty sure, but I just never got to it for whatever reason. Sad to say, man. There were so many great video games that came out during that time, man, that really you just couldn't. There's no way to get to them all. There was no way to get to them all. If only I was an adult, a working adult back in those days, oh my god, I would have everything and I would have no time to play them. Like, that was just the sad reality. Oh, I had this game. Oh, this is an interesting one. I am a huge Inuyasha fan. I think you guys could tell by my background for the past what, like, fucking 2 years. But Inuyasha Feudal Combat was a 3D fighting game, all right, from Bandai. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't a very good video game. It wasn't a very good video game at all, but it was awesome that I got to play as some of my all-time favorite characters. And I definitely wouldn't mind booting this bitch up just for shits and giggles. But I remember buying this and not being at all happy. The one game that I really, really want to get was the Inuyasha RPG game that I never got the opportunity to play. But I do, nonetheless, I do like the cover. I like having this again. Unfortunately, I don't have this game, so it's cool to be able to sort this back in my collection. But now we're getting to, essentially, we're getting to all PS3 games. Holy shit, bro. I bought a lot of PS3 games. Dude, we got, wow, Lost Planet Extreme Condition. I had this game, got it Christmas back in the day, was solid, I'd never seen a video game like this one before. It was such an interesting game for its time. Being out there in this world with the monsters and in the snow, it was really a really dope ass game for its time, man. I was glad to be able to pick this one up again, and I actually ended up also getting the sequel, Lost Planet 2. I never played this one, but I've heard really good things about it, and I'm glad to have the sequel as well. This will be interesting. But I've heard good things, and Ziggy, oh my god, Ziggy! Are you neat? Bro, he's needing the... He's needing the bubble wrap. I'm done. Yo, my boy is the GOAT. Smart man, Lord. Next up, oh man. Next up, we have one of, if not my all-time favorite video game right here. We got Mafia 2, baby, on PS3. This game, I originally played it on 360 and I adored it. Oh my god, this is a game I've run through so many times. I can't even count how many times I've run through Mafia 2, but what a dope video game. Vito Scaletta is one of the coolest video game protagonists ever. I am highly anticipating Mafia 4. It's such a treat to get a new Mafia game. Nonetheless, you know, in what it will be 2025, hopefully, if it comes out on time, but love this game. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. The best way to play it without, you know, being a PC elitist, honestly, just is on PC. The remaster isn't bad, but it is missing some music, so if you care about getting the authentic vibe and the dope-ass soundtrack from Mafia 2, I'd say definitely check out the original version. I think they have the director's cut on GOG, if I'm not mistaken, so that would be your best bet, honestly speaking. But yeah, love this game. Still one of my all-time favorites. It's no doubt easily in my top 5. Mafia 2 is the fucking GOAT, baby. And then we got, oh man, we got, oof, Dead Space. Oh my god. I remember my brother getting this on 360 back in the day, and I was fucking petrified, right? My brother loved horror games, and that was why I was in the house, and got to play it. At first, I was like, oh, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. Then shit got real. Really dope-ass atmosphere. Always had great atmosphere, man. Have to give respect and shout out to Dead Space. Really cool game, really cool game. Oh man, I love cowboys and westerns, and westerns are some of my all-time favorite movies, and anytime a western would come out, I would have to have it. This is Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood. This was a fucking banger back in the day. All right, it was weird playing a western in first person when the original Call of Juarez came out, but I ended up playing it and getting used to it, because before that I had played like Red Dead Revolver and Gun. So Call of Juarez was a weird departure and just change, it being in first person, but it was a good change. It was interesting as shit. I thoroughly enjoyed Call of Juarez 1 and 2. Really cool games, man. And you know, it's rare to get cowboy games, and when they do come out, I was ecstatic for it. I had to have them. Oh man. We got Motorstorm Apocalypse, baby. Never actually owned this game. I love Motorstorm, the original Motorstorm. Oh wait, I do own this game digitally. My bad. Pacific Rim, I didn't know, and I had it for a little bit, and I traded it back in because broke bitch college life. But Pacific Rim, I owned briefly through GameStop, buying it used. But this is a solid game. Freaking love the destruction, love the racing. The rubber banding is a little bit annoying, but other than that, Motorstorm is a franchise that I think was one of the best from PlayStation, and it's a shame that they just yeeted Evolution Studios after the whole debacle with their last game. I forget what the fuck it was even called, but when they tried to do that realistic racer and it didn't come out on time because it was supposed to be a launch game on PS4, and that didn't happen. And then it was delayed for a long time, and then when it came out to very mediocre reception, which is a shame because the visuals on that game were fucking phenomenal. But it just wasn't what people wanted at that time, man. It would have been super nice to have gotten a PS4 Motorstorm game. And honestly, it'd be amazing to get a Motorstorm game in 2024, right? I adore Motorstorm, freaking phenomenal franchise. I think that PlayStation needs to go back to promoting some what do you call it? Some like arcadey style video games. Not everything has to be a realistic third person over the shoulder action game where you have a fucking side character that follows you around the whole fucking game. Like, can we get away from that? Can we have some diversity, please? All right, some diversity, a big word that motherfuckers like to throw around, but they ain't actually about. Aw, shit. I think this is the last THQ WWE game, if I'm not mistaken, right? WWE 2K13 or WWE 13. I don't even know what this is technically called, but I never actually got to play this one. I would buy WWE games here and there. Didn't actually get this one. I always heard good things about it, but I would pick them up like every couple of years and see what's up. But by this time, I kind of was a little bit out of the loop with wrestling, but definitely want to check it out because I hear this is one of the last like truly great WWE games. Before, you know, obviously went to different developers and THQ kind of went down the shitter. Kind of a shame, kind of a shame. So I definitely want to check this out for shits and giggles. I will thoroughly enjoy the roster. But it is cool. It is cool to have this, and I've heard good things. So I'm interested. Definitely interested to see what's up with that. Next up, we got oh shit, brother. We got we got GTA 4 episode from Liberty City. This is the whole complete edition. Oh, I'm surprised it's all on one disc. Cool. Overall, really cool to have this because so I had the original game on 360 and it was just the base game. I actually got the collector's edition. It came with like I don't know, some fucking black box thing. I forget what the fuck it's called, but then I ended up getting Liberty City Stories or whatever fuck it is, the episodes from Liberty City in a separate disc on 360. So I honestly I enjoyed the DLC for GTA 4 more than I actually enjoyed the base game. But the base game is still good in its own right. It took me a while to come around to it. But overall, solid release, man. Glad to throw this one in my collection. Overall, cool to have the whole fucking shebang there too, because I didn't have that growing up on 360. I had two different discs, so cool to have them all on one disc. Overall, good pickup there. I'm happy about that. Oh shit. Oh shit, brother. Next up, we got SOCOM 4, U.S. Navy SEALs. And mind you, I never played SOCOM games on PS3. I played all the ones on PS2. I didn't have online at that time, so I was playing them offline, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Mind you, I didn't give a shit about online back then. I was so fucking young and stupid. But never got the opportunity to play this one, sadly. but it does have a single player, a 6-day single player campaign through war-torn cities, dense jungles, and hostile villages. Sounds cool, man. Never got to play this. Wouldn't mind booting it up for shits and giggles and seeing what's up. But it's cool to have all the SOCOM games because I was a fan. I was a fan. Unfortunately, PS3 early on was just kind of rough. But another Zipper Interactive, baby. Love SOCOM, PS2 SOCOM. Interested to see how this one is. I know that PS3 SOCOM, some of it's a little bit, people feel some type of way, a little bit divisive, but never checked it out, never even bothered to like really get acquainted. Sadly. Sadly, it's sad to say, man, but another cool one to add to the collection. And keeping in the vein of military shooters, we got Call of Duty Black Ops, the original. Ended up getting this. This was back when I would get the latest Call of Duty ASAP as soon as I could back in the day. Was always excited, man. Always excited. Black Ops was revolutionary in its own right. For me, Call of Duty 4 will always be my favorite, but Black Ops is definitely a dope release in its own right. And really just reminiscing old times, baby. Reminiscing some old times. Just a cool fucking dude. Now at this point with Call of Duty, all I do is trust the Black Ops games. I don't think I'll fuck with anything else at this point, to be real with you. I think that Black Ops is the only good Call of Duty nowadays. Sad to say, because I was always a Modern Warfare fan. Those were the ones I look forward to the most on PS3 360. But Treyarch is the only ones that are still cooking. They're still cooking well. So shout out to them. Had this game back in the day. Wanted to scoop it up again. And let me see. Do we have any more military stuff? Oh man. Oh shit. Yes we do. Yes we do. We got. Oh man. Let's go, baby. This was my go-to back in the day. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. I was such a fucking avid GRA fan. GRA 1. That's what we call them. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. GRA. Alright. GRA 1. This is GRA 2 right here. Love Sergeant Mitchell. That's my guy. And this was addictive as fuck, man. I remember having played like Call of Duty 4 or just the latest Call of Duty at the time. And that was like arcadey. And then when I wanted to jump on something a little more tactical, GRA. Like online, customization, all that shit. Cool stuff, man. Cool community back in the day. I miss these games. I wish that these games would make a comeback. When I saw that Ghost Recon, like GRA, GRA wasn't GRA anymore. It became like some sort of fucking, like, how do you say, like the latest, like, Ghost Recon became like a, I don't know, like a, I'll be here all day thinking, but just it becoming what it is now, the past two games. I don't think that the past two games are bad, but it just isn't, it isn't Ghost Recon in my eyes, man. It's such a departure from the franchise, what Ghost Recon has become. And they're fun gameplay-wise, don't get me wrong, but dealing with, like, drug dealers, blah, 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 that didn't strike me as very interesting, nor was it GRA, or Ghost Recon, I should say, since they changed the subtitle, but one of the top-selling next-generation franchises arrives. Let's go. Oh, man, what a throwback, baby. I remember Sergeant Mitchell going hard in this shit. Shout out to Sergeant Mitchell, man. That's the dude. That's my boy. All right, next up, we got, oh, wow. This is one I've never actually played, but I've been meaning to for the longest. And it's Tales from the Borderlands, a Telltale game series. I've always heard really great things about this. Apparently, the sequel made by Gearbox is dog shit, just like almost everything else Gearbox has ever done, by the way. I know I got some pushback for that, but Gearbox is ass. I don't know why people choose to try and defend Gearbox. They accidentally made one great game. All right, one. And Borderlands 1 is fucking like stolen. All right, a stolen idea from another from another fucking game that never came to market. So they had one great game, one fucking amazing game in Borderlands 2, and then Borderlands 1, solid for what it is, but also stole an idea from someone else. Everything else from them is dog shit. So I don't know what else we're talking about here. If this game was actually not made by Telltale and was made by Gearbox, it would be dog shit just like the rest of Gearbox's dog shit. But this one I heard from so many people is the best Telltale game series, which is insane because we have The Walking Dead season 1 and season 2 is reasonably up there within reason. Season 1 is definitely better. We got The Wolf Among Us, which is my favorite from the Telltale devs. So I'm interested to see where this one falls in line in terms of how I gauge it, on my tier list of top Telltale games. I've every time someone talks about Telltale, someone always says, "Have you played the Borderlands one?" And like, no, and they're like, "You need to play this, motherfucker." So I definitely need to play this. Should be cool. Should definitely be cool. Definitely an interesting grab. Next up, oh man, Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Let's go. I actually played this, but I'd never finished it. I never got the opportunity to finish it. I don't know what happened. Shit happened, life happened, but really cool game. Definitely want to check this one out again. And really like the character too. He's pretty cool. But yeah, sad I never got to really finish this. I think I was borrowing it at the time. But definitely want to get the sequel as well. Good shit overall. Force Unleashed, baby. And last up, man. Last up. Oh my god. Let's go. This is one of my all-time favorite video games. We got Tomb Raider, the reboot from 2013. This is a fucking banger. It kind of hurts me that there's a Walmart exclusive thingy on it, but unfortunately, that's how they would advertise covers back in the day. So fuck, Square for doing that. Just destroying the artwork. But what a fucking awesome survival action video game. A lot of people shit on this game. And look, man, I understand if you're comparing it to the original Tomb Raider games. I get it. But no doubt, this is one of my all-time favorite video games. And I had no problem buying this a fourth time, I think, at this point. I bought it on 360. I bought it on PC. I bought it on PS4. I have no problem buying this bitch yet again. I actually do have the collector's edition that comes with the Lara Croft figure, very articulate figure that doesn't stand very well, by the way. Shout out to Square Enix for making those types of fucking figures. They're good for that. But still, even despite that, cool detail on Lara Croft, but I can't say enough about this game, man. The dark, gritty story, Lara Croft really finding her own and actually doing that at the end of the game. It's kind of a shame that future iterations didn't really follow the path of what Tomb Raider should have been, because this game molded Lara into becoming who she is, and then they kind of just got scared off from going all out with making her the badass that she was supposed to be in future iterations. So while I think those iterations are fun video games, like I really do, I think that sequels to this reboot are actually fun video games to play. They're just not good Tomb Raider games, sad to say. And I really adored Camilla Luddington voicing Lara Croft. I thought that she did a great job. And normally I don't like to praise, actors and shit, Hollywood actors, but she did a phenomenal job. And this is a good game to end this whole, this whole shebang on, because I do have a fondness for this. This is definitely in my top 5 favorite video games of all time, man. And I'm glad to own yet another physical copy of it, baby. Let's go. This has been a revisit to PS3 era gaming, man. I used to own a lot of these games. on 360 and then ended up selling a lot of them, honestly. You know, I was in college. I made a lot of poor decisions. Shit happened. So, sold my entire 360 collection along with my 360, really. I do regret that. I do legitimately regret that. Don't sell your games. You may not care for them now, but even some of the bad ones you'll feel nostalgic for later on. That's if you do collect physical media. If you don't, hey man, shout out to you. But I do like my PC gaming, but I also value physical media so very much. It is the one thing that to me is still keeping console gaming at least somewhat viable, especially older consoles more than anything else. But guys, um I hope you had a cool trip down memory lane. Let me know if you played any of these video games and what you thought about them in the comment section down below. Once again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Stay safe out there. Much love to y'all. Glad I can run in and make this little video for you guys and just have a little escape. This was $245 from Steel Collectibles. Their link will be in the description below if you want to check out their store and maybe buy a couple of games if you find it interesting. Overall, the quality of the cases, the artwork, everything is as advertised. They do a really good job. Shout out to them. Also, I do remember having gotten I originally ordered a copy of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Unfortunately, they didn't have it. They called me up immediately and was like, "Hey, we know you ordered this, but unfortunately, we just can't find it. You want to substitute it with a game, any other game, let us know." And I ended up picking up a game. I ended up picking out a game that was indeed more expensive than Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And they were like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And I was like, "Oh, wow, thank you. I appreciate that." I think I chose Tales from the Borderlands instead. So there's that. Really good people over there, man. Shout out to Steel Collectibles for being really timely and just a good, mom and pop store. Shout out to them over there. And yeah, guys, hope that you enjoyed this video and had to wear the onesie for you guys. So since it's the holiday, give you guys a funny little treat. Yeah, guys, if you can like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Twitter at Mario Kart if you'd like to continue the conversation. And yeah, guys, well, that means I'm out. Peace.